Welcome to CR192 Task number 1. Well, let's talk about what that is. It's basically focusing on the digital technology area of what we're studying, and we're going to produce a digital object. An animated event is going to be moving. And so there's a couple of applications which we have on our website which we're going to be focusing on. One is Spiro, which we had a bit of fun with early in the course, but also we're going to have some more visual block coding called a program called Blockly, Scratch, and Rapid Router. Now these programs make an object either dance or catch things as a game format or negotiate a track or a road that you create. Now all of these require you to create and then code this object. Now let's have a look at the individual tasks. So if we scroll down, so let's look at the object. First of all, there's an animated object. Now that's driving that car, creating that dancing figure, designing a course. Now in that you're going to create some coding information, and that's the whole lot of coding. But in there are certain design features that you might be having. Repeat functions to simplify the code, or some conditional statements, if, then, therefore. Other call-out functions that you'll learn as we go. So as you learn to code, and you'll do tutorials and we'll spend some class time doing that, you'll then start to simplify your code and work together to make your code as sharp as you can. So the second part of that is to say, here's my code, and this is the way it has been designed in parts. Separate to that, and a really important aspect that we'll be covering, is the safe and ethical use of ICT. Now, as young people, including primary school students, as they're using ICT, how can they use that responsibly? What are the issues that are involved are going to happen in the peer-to-2 context and the 3 to 6 context of a primary school student? So you'll be writing a separate essay, around about 1,500 words, on that topic. Let's have a look further. So underneath that, we've what are called the elaborations. Excuse me. These are giving you a little bit more information about the task. Underneath that, there's all that. Let's skip past our other areas. Now the rubric has a couple of different elements. First of all, the quality and the advanced level of your coding is in the first criteria here. Secondly is the design element. So have you unpacked all the different features that are in your code? So not just listed the code, but how have you unpacked it? What are the elements that you use to make this a more efficient code, to make your object do its various features? Third criteria is that one separate section which talks about the safe and ethical use of ICT. Overarching that of all CHC ones is the way you use your academic writing. Have you justified it? Have you written your paragraphs? Have you organised information well? And also have you done the appropriate acknowledgement within text and reference texting that is there. So that's the first task. So it's an exciting one. We spend quite a number of amount of time in class developing the digital animation. You'll be working together in your group, and you'll be doing that sort of active learning that we do, and we'll be submitting it around about week 5.